Right, mate. I think I've got time for one rocker before I finish up. Shall I do one of mine or one of someone else's? I've played around with the tunings on this guitar so much today, Dill, you can't imagine. Because I've been playing all different songs. Shall I play Scream to the Heavens? No, actually, yeah, I can't really play any of my daddy's rockers to you. Actually, maybe if I can... There's a song Daddy wrote way back in 1996. Well, I say way back in 1996. I've got a lot of songs that go back 14 years before that. But this is one Daddy always used to do in concert. It's called Bitter Realities. It's a rocker, but it's a protest rocker, if you like. I mean, the original tempo is this. But I'll try a slow one here. I mean, I don't want to bring you down at all, but this is just an example of what Daddy's about, like, you know. But again, you have to be careful on these kind of things. I mean, don't get me wrong, that, you know, I'm just jumping on, well, not jumping on, I've been doing this for 40 years now, you know. I get accused of sometimes of being, you know, political and that kind of stuff, but it's not really. My songs are injustice based. There are a lot of people who don't have any money that have no intention of lifting a finger to do a day's work in their life. And there's some people who are working very, very hard in bad jobs on extremely low wages in poor working conditions. And those are the people I write songs about, you know? There's nothing wrong with a system as long as it's an equal system. John Lennon once said, you're all shouting about revolution, but I want to see what the alternative is first, you know? It's a good point. And then I go straight into the working class hero. But how am I going to do this one slow? Sadness in an angel's eyes, hatred in a racist lies. The politicians quick to despise, the broken without the strength to rise from a dysfunctional clay foundation jungle of society. Grief runs from the widow's stare to blind mind judges who pretend to care. The justice gets seen to be fair to the nameless masses who are unaware that the law only works for those with power, wealth, and notoriety. Silence plays a major part, pulling lovers far apart. Bigotry and disrespect unleft hearts, misogyny and self-loathing punctuate each sentence. The rows are written down in dust in misspelled words that spread mistrust, enforced by people so unjust, corrupted by sin and wide-eyed lust, who bask in pleasure and spit in the face of repentance. a false security, told that all men are born free, while the wiretaps and closed-circuit TV make a lie of democracy, and the color of your skin mirrors the fairness in life that you'll receive. Jesus died for you, they say, then they turn and look the other way, when the minds of the scum who love to prey on the weak decide it's time to play. So the story the Good Samaritan's getting harder for me to believe. That's a somewhat truncated version of it, mate. It's got a fourth verse which I can't sing to you, but I'd like you to look that song up somewhere down the line, maybe when you're, I don't know, 13, 14, 15 or something, and I had to take a few words out of one of the earlier verses as well. But that's, you know, there's a lot of what daddies... Say again, mate? Hello, darling Emily. Have you been there all the time? Oh, look at you snuggled up in bed there. Are you in bed or are you on the sofa? You in bed, are you? Are you in Dylan's room or your room? Oh, I see, yeah, you're on the top bunk there now. You've had a bad nosebleed? Oh, my darling girl, what caused that? Do you know? Was it from a sneeze or did it... Goodness me. You had two? Goodness me, darling. Were they close together or far apart?
Far apart.
Oh, that's not good. Right, we'll have to watch that because you had some blood yesterday, didn't you, that you were showing me that's coming out of your mouth? That's a little bit worrying, darling. No scratching it. I know that Dylan, can you see, Daddy? I'm not sure if I'm in the shot there. I've just been playing guitar to Dylan. so Dylan, as I understand then, Dylan was nice and snug and comfy in bed, and I started playing guitar to him, and he just got up, did he, and just left the phone in with you, and then he's gone back into his room. Stop it! He's gone back to bed, has he? Jeez, everyone's a critic. Yeah. Well, perhaps he's gone down to get his dinner, because as I understand it, he hasn't had dinner yet, has he? He never?
It was too spicy.
Well, but I mean, what did, because I sent a supermarket order that came today, didn't it? 5 o'clock.
That did.
So, I mean, he's got smoked salmon down there. I mean, you know, so the smoked salmon he can have. I sent you a pizza as well.
I got pizza.
You had the pizza? Well, how come Dylan didn't have any of the pizza then? Because he wouldn't have found that too spicy, because it was just a cheese pizza. Questions. Just give me the pocket money and a hug. What am I, the Dylan police? He does what he wants to. And how's Maxie Max?
Meow.
Meow. Hi there, Max. How you doing? By a bird you're chasing today. You're so furry and cuddly. We love you today. Say again? He's asleep. Or you want to go to sleep?
No, Max did probably.
Does Max ever sleep in your room with you? He comes to visit you. That's nice of him. Does he bring you presents?
No.
Sometimes.
That to my room.
Because sometimes cats come in with things they've caught, but I think Max is a little bit too domesticated for that, isn't he? Max couldn't catch a sloth with ME. So, how long ago was your nosebleed, darling?
A few hours ago.
Okay, well that's good. So hopefully it's settled down now then. Did it go on your clothes at all?
Yes.
Oh, poor babe. Is your blood
I
could be...
actually wiped it on the towel, so Mum had to get rid of that.
Oh, okay. Well, I've got some more bath towels here I can send her if she wants some.
It started dripping.
Yeah.
And that's how I figured out it happened.
Oh, darling girl. And for it to happen twice as well. But then again, you have been sneezing a lot with the flu and everything that you've had for the last 2 weeks, haven't you?
It's a little blood coming out of me and I don't know why it's happening.
No, because I mean, it's normally Dylan that gets nosebleed, isn't it? What kind of heating do you have in your house? Is it like a radiator heating? I mean, is your mouth dry and stuff? But I mean, you know, I mean, I've never known you in 8 years to have a nosebleed, Emily. Not ever.
Actually, when I was 3, I had one.
Did you? I don't recall that. I remember everything about you. Where were you?
And I remember that.
Were you here when you had it? I haven't.
I think I left it behind me.
You think you're behind me? Oh yeah, you're on the TV at the moment. Can you see yourself?
Tree behind you.
Oh, the Christmas tree. Yeah. Well, the idea was I was just playing a couple of songs to Dylan. In fact, I've been playing in that Start song that I wrote with your mother 13 years ago. Well, I wrote 15 of the lines and left her to finish the last line. And I wrote it for her to sing. And the idea was I was going to turn the big light off, so it would just be the Christmas tree lights flashing and my dulcet tones caterwauling over the airways. And this time to make a thought. But I couldn't remember the lyrics and I couldn't see them. Even leaving the light on, I couldn't see them. I couldn't see them if I had the Hubble telescope sellotaped to my forehead. Emily, you mean the world to me. Every breath I breathe, you instill in me. You are my heart and soul. You make my whole life whole. When I'm lost, you bring me down and regain my control. Your tender smile enraptures and beguiles. Oh, you look so adorable there, darling. So how come you're in bed at this early hour? What's the time? I don't know what the time is, but have you been in bed?
It's 8:32.
8:32. Yeah, it's not really late at all. Have you been in bed?
I think I'm supposed to sit in it.
What time did you wake up this morning? 8. Okay, well at least it was a little bit later. Dylan said that Max came in and visited him at 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I can see. It's still a little bit red up there. Oh, your poor cute little button nose. Oh, still? I got the nosebleed blues. It's been a dripping on my shoes. And I got the nosebleed blues. It's been dripping on my shoes. I I shove the tissue up my nose and the French say, quelque chose, I got the nosebleed blues. Don't know why it started, it's like a fountain. I don't know why it started, it's like an upside down red fountain. The only thing that he's gonna find to rhyme in time is the word mountain. Yeah, it's nice and clear. And now it's clear. It stopped for a while. And now it's all clear. Ooh, it stopped for a while. And I'm so happy I'm giving Daddy a suntan with my big bright smile. I've had the nosebleed blues, ooh, twice today. I've had the nosebleed blues twice today. We got a whole toilet roll here we're gonna have to throw away. Hey, what have you been told about doing that, young lady? Little Miss Cheeky? Did you get anything different with your gift card today? Or was it... Yeah? Oh, that's good. Makes a change.
No.
What's happening? Say again?
Yes, no.
Yes, no. You say yes and I say no. You say stop and I say look out below. What's happening with Flavia? Flavia. Is it Flavia or Flavia? Flavia. Flavia, do you come from Latvia? What is that? Oh, Emily Jade, get a tissue and wipe it now. No, 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 no. Your tongue is not a tissue, young lady. No, 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 no. No cheeky smile, no cheeky smile. Does this look like a smiley face? Does it? Okay, take off the wrinkles and take off the beard and tell me if there's any smiles in the middle. Well, only because you make me smile every time I think of you. You put a smile in my heart and soul. No cloud will ever douse. Yes, that would be me. I'm indeed Daddy. Your battery's flat.
No, what's your phone at?
What's my phone? Say again, Dad. Well, I haven't know the end of the question. What's my phone? It's a telephone. Invented by Alexander Graham Bell, whose first words were, I've got no friends. I've got no one to call. Do you know the first words that Alexander Graham Bell said when he used the telephone? Or the first words? No, wench. He wouldn't have said wench. What kind of word does that come out of your lips? Ahoy. That was the first thing he said. I believe. Why? I guess he had to say something. If it had been me, the first thing I'd have said was, hey, you want to buy a telephone? One going for sale. Try and drum up some sales. You forgot your second telephone?
No, I forgot having lost his second telephone.
Oh, didn't he leave, he left it when you went camping or something, didn't he leave it by a lake or something or another?
No.
No? Okay. Well, that's the story I think I got told.
No.
Well, I know he took it with him when you went camping and he came home without it.
His first phone when we left at the caves.
That was the first phone. Oh, his second telephone broke down, didn't it? No, the first phone came back, because that's still here. The first phone I bought him, I sent up and no one would set up for him. And it came back 4 months later, so I bought him one for his birthday. Oh, hi there, Dill. You sure it's safe? I'm still got a guitar on, I could still sing to you. You comfy under the blankets there? Poor Emily's had a nosebleed, mate. That's normally your territory, isn't it? Say again, darling?
She had an ultra nosebleed.
An ultra? Poor darling girl, yeah, she was saying it seemed to be one that went into a second one. A bit of a torrent from what she was describing there. Oh, there I am swinging you in the chair that we used to have by the... Actually, let's come on now. I need to do some graphic designing in a minute, mate, to go with my videos. For some reason I can't remember any Daddy's songs in the key of A. I know there's Of, which is one I always used to do in concert, but that's got like 455 million words. All of them saying. I mean, Hey Jude's got a lot of words, but they're mainly na 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 na. Mama's on the bread line, Daddy's in the headlines. Gonna do some hard time, won't get caught the next time. Get sacked if you come late, walking in the back gate. Nothing's worth a long way, coming in the back gate. Time's going slow, what do you know? Don't say you need me, don't say you leave me, don't say you believe me. What do you achieve with me? I don't wanna come out, coming in, I don't know the words, so I'm just making them up. One I always used to do was them walls of statue, solitude, neath victory salutes, residing in the opulence of Babylon pursuits. There stands alone one who atones for each forbidden fruit. It's got a tears fall freely down, abandoning all style, while solitary also rants, they heed to sunset smile. Betrayed and bled, they recall quotes down each relinquished mile. Far away, another bridge is burning. It's not just the number of words Daddy uses in a song, it's the number of syllables in those words. Who uses relinquished in a song, eh? Actually, is it going to be... Where's that begin? Does it begin like that? Seconds take your time away. Seconds take your time away. As midnight falls, the children play, and you find it in your heart to say you need another day. Side by side with illusion, once they're there and then they're gone. And in your heart you linger on, still you don't return. I've asked my mind times and then, if they... Again, too many words. Oh, right mate. Oh, look at you there, so adorable. I don't know if you can see it, Dale. Do you remember this little train that's in the window? Oh, it's gone now. And it had two bumpers on one side, so you used to set it up. And when it hit one side, the sensor made it go forwards and then backwards. Right, okay. There is no room in this house.